You say you want it, but are you ready for what it takes? Because here's the hard truth about making your dreams come true. It's not pretty. It's not fast. And it sure as hell isn't fair. Most people quit. And after this video, you'll understand exactly why. Everybody loves the idea of a dream. Living in a big house, doing what you love, traveling the world, being your own boss, making your parents proud. That part is easy. That part is free. But what they don't tell you is the cost. You don't get the dream for free. You pay in sacrifice. You pay in time. You pay in rejection. You pay in loneliness. You pay in silence, when no one claps for you, and you still keep going. This video isn't going to sugarcoat anything. It's not one of those motivational speeches filled with fireworks and fairy dust. This is raw. It's honest. And it might sting a little. But if you can sit through it, really hear it, it might just save your dream. Let's get one thing straight. Dreams don't work because they're magical. They work because someone decided that quitting wasn't an option. And most people don't fail because they aren't talented. They fail because they can't handle the silence that comes with chasing something big. You start out excited, full of energy. You tell your friends your goals. Maybe you even post about it. But then the work begins. And the results don't show up. Not right away. Maybe not for months. Maybe not for years. And slowly, your motivation dries up. Your confidence starts to shrink. You begin to question yourself. Am I even good enough? And before you know it, the dream is gone. You didn't lose it. You left it. And that's what most people do. They don't fail. They fold. Because here's the hard truth nobody likes to admit. Chasing your dream is boring most of the time. It's not this constant wave of excitement. It's not always inspiring. It's showing up when you don't feel like it. It's making something when no one is watching. It's doing it when your bank account is empty. When your confidence is low. When your friends don't get it. That's the real test. Because your dream, the real one, won't just ask you to work hard. It'll ask you to break before you get better. It'll ask you to be patient. It'll ask you to be obsessed when no one believes in it but you. And most people aren't built for that. They want it now. They want the shortcut. They want the viral moment. The overnight success. But real dreams don't grow overnight. They grow in the dark. Think about it. Trees take years before they bear fruit. You don't plant a seed today and eat tomorrow. You water it. You protect it. And for months, sometimes years, it looks like nothing is happening. But under the surface, it's growing roots. That's what most people miss. When nothing seems to be happening, everything is happening. But they don't wait long enough to find out. They dig up the seed too soon. They walk away from the grind before it pays off. Because comfort calls them back. Distractions lure them away. Fear whispers, maybe this dream isn't for you. And they believe it. So here's a tough question, and I want you to be brutally honest. Do you want the dream, or do you want the feeling of wanting the dream? Because there's a difference. Wanting it feels good. It's emotional. It's exciting. But chasing it, that's where it gets real. And real is where most people back out. Let's talk about what that real looks like. It looks like waking up early when your body wants to sleep. It looks like going to work, then coming home to build your side hustle while your friends relax. It looks like missing out. Saying no. Hearing no, 100 times. It looks like being misunderstood by people who love you. It looks like doing the same thing every day for months, with no applause. That's the price. The dream will ask you for everything. And it won't say thank you. Not at first. It'll test you. And it'll keep testing you until you show it that you're not going anywhere. Now here's where it gets even harder. Sometimes, you do all the work, and it still doesn't work. You launch the thing. You post the content. You give it your best. And nobody cares. That's the moment that breaks most people. Because they think hard work equals instant success. But no, sometimes hard work equals heartbreak. And if you can get back up after that, you're dangerous. Because now you're not just chasing a dream. You've become the kind of person who earns it. That's the shift. The dream doesn't just build your future, it builds you. Every late night, every tear, every time you had to be your own hype man because no one else saw the vision, that's when you were growing. You were building discipline. You were building grit. You were becoming the person who can handle the dream once it arrives. Because here's another thing they don't tell you. Big dreams come with big responsibility. Big pressure. Big expectations. If you don't grow into it, it will crush you. So maybe your dream is taking longer because you're still growing into the person who can carry it. You ever think about that? Maybe the delay isn't denial, it's development. You're being prepared. So stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 22. Stop thinking you're behind because you're struggling. Success isn't fast. It's not clean. It's not smooth. It's messy. It's lonely. It's painful. And yet, it's possible. But only for the people who don't quit when it stops being cute. Only for the people who don't walk away when it gets quiet. Only for the people who are willing to look crazy for a few years to live the rest of their life in freedom. Now let's talk about something you might not have realized yet. People who make their dreams come true, they're not superhuman. They're not luckier than you. They're just more consistent than you. They're the ones who kept going long after they had a reason to quit. They didn't get lucky, they got disciplined. Because talent doesn't beat discipline. Passion doesn't beat consistency. Motivation doesn't beat grit. In the end, it's the ones who kept showing up, especially when it was hard, who make it. So what does that mean for you? It means your dream is still alive. It means it's not too late. It means the only thing standing between you and your dream is your willingness to do the boring, painful, thankless work that no one sees. The dream isn't waiting for permission. It's waiting for action. And action is loudest when it's quiet. When you're grinding alone. When you're putting in reps while others scroll. When you're failing, learning, and showing up again the next day. That's what it takes. That's the hard truth about making your dreams come true. You'll have to fail. You'll have to look stupid. You'll have to cry. You'll have to go broke. You'll have to work when you're tired. You'll have to keep going when no one claps. But if you can do all that, if you can survive the storm, the reward is something most people never get to feel. Peace. The peace of knowing you didn't quit on yourself. The peace of knowing you fought for something bigger than comfort. The peace of knowing you paid the price, and now, the life you wanted is finally yours. And trust me, that peace. It's worth every ounce of pain it took to earn it. Watch the next video showing now. It'll fuel the fire you just lit inside.